Welcome to Epochs Across Eras. On this channel, we uncover the milestones, legends, and innovations that shaped our world. Today, we journey into one of China's most enduring legends, the story of Yu the Great, the man who tamed the Great Flood and became the founder of the Xia Dynasty. The legend of Yu the Great begins with one of the most devastating disasters in early China, the Great Flood. Ancient texts describe it as a catastrophic event that submerged entire villages, destroyed crops, and forced people to flee their homes. But was it just a myth? Or is there evidence of a real flood that shaped early Chinese civilization? For years, tribal leaders struggled to control the waters. One such leader, Gun, attempted to build high dams to block the flood, but his efforts failed. The waters continued to rise, washing away everything in their path. Gun's failure led to his downfall, and his son Yu was chosen to continue the mission. But instead of repeating his father's mistakes, Yu approached the flood with a revolutionary new idea. Instead of blocking the water, Yu decided to work with nature rather than against it. He studied the land, identified natural drainage patterns, and devised an intricate system of canals, ditches, and levees to redirect the floodwaters into the sea. This concept of guided water flow is remarkably similar to what engineers use today. But, according to legend, Yu's dedication was unmatched. He worked tirelessly, travelling across China for 13 years to oversee flood control projects, and during this time, he never once returned home to see his wife and children. The success of Yu's methods changed everything. For the first time, people could settle near rivers without fear of devastation, and agriculture flourished in areas once plagued by floods. But was the Great Flood real? Some geologists believe it was inspired by actual flooding events along the Yellow River, one of the most unpredictable waterways in China's history. Yu's success wasn't just about physical labour, it was about intelligence and innovation. He carefully studied the behaviour of water, recognising that redirecting it was far more effective than blocking it. His team dug canals to channel excess water into rivers, built dikes to contain floods, and improved irrigation systems for farming. Over time, the once destructive waters became a source of nourishment for the land. Yu's methods were so advanced that some of his concepts are still used in modern hydrology. His philosophy of working with nature rather than against it laid the foundation for Chinese flood control for centuries. Yu's achievements made him a hero, and when the tribal leaders sought a new ruler, they turned to him. Instead of choosing a successor through bloodline, the people selected Yu based on merit, a rare event in ancient times. Under Yu's leadership, China's first dynasty, the Xia, was born. He centralized power, establishing governance structures that later dynasties would follow. The Xia dynasty marked the transition from tribal rule to a hereditary monarchy. Yu's legacy lived on, but just like all dynasties, the Xia would eventually fall. Yet his contributions in governance, engineering, and leadership remain a cornerstone of Chinese history. Yu the Great wasn't just a legendary ruler, he was a symbol of perseverance, wisdom, and leadership. His flood control methods inspired future generations, and his establishment of the Xia dynasty set the stage for China's imperial rule. But was he a real historical figure or a legend designed to glorify early Chinese rulers? Many historians believe Yu was a real leader, though his feats may have been exaggerated over time. Thank you for watching Epochs Across Eras. If you enjoyed this journey into China's past, Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep exploring the epochs that define us all.